Hello, how are you doing? Welcome back to some more Football Manager 2023 and some more. I am the Journeyman and I come from down your way and I can play. What can you play? FM23. And we're gonna win the Euros, win the Euros, win the Euros, and we're gonna win the Euros if we beat Ireland. Woohoo! Right, we are back. With the Journeyman. We are taking on Ireland and the Netherlands as we look to finish the group stage in style. Yesterday we had a fantastic match to start off the Euros with a 5-0 victory over Belgium. And I'm looking forward to today immensely. It's going to be a big match. Obviously Ireland are big rivals. They are ranked 22nd in the world. They have had a decent preparation. They beat Romania and Switzerland en route here and drew 0-0 away from home to the Netherlands. And of course, they are led by the one and the only Peter Murray, who of course led the line for Leeds so well over the years with us. And to be fair, he's had his best season for a long time. 16 goals in 34 appearances. He is still a machine, and I wouldn't put it past him to grab a goal against us today. If we do win, we do get ourselves through to the next round of the Euros. Belgium more than likely already out. They've lost against the Netherlands, so we need to come out on top against Ireland and leave them on 1 point. We'd be on 6, meaning that we couldn't be caught. The FA do have a minimum expectation of reaching the semi-final of the competition, so there is pressure on us to, do well in this tournament. And I think hopefully we can do that with a strong performance in this group stage and beyond. So we're going to go for pretty much an unchanged lineup. I didn't notice that Warburton was feeling a little under the weather. We might just make a few changes to try and keep it fresh. So Eric Howes will start in goal. Livramento, Woodward, Lloyd and Cutbush will start in defence. Bellingham will hold the midfield with Foden and Elliott in the middle of the park. Lucas Smith and Joshua Campbell will start behind Brett Betts up top. Campbell has come in to replace the injured Bukayo Saka, despite his man of the match performance, dare I say it, in the first match against Belgium. So Peter Murray is leading the line for Republic of Ireland. I don't think there's anybody else we really recognise in there. Obviously Troy Parrott is on the bench for them as well, but he must be about 95 years old these days. But if anything has been said in this series, it's to not underestimate the old men. But yes, they're going for very much a Christmas tree formation. They are playing defensively. We're going to look to try and break those down with good, solid football. And fingers crossed we can get all 3 points today, because if we do, as I say, that gets us through to the next round. It's not all lost, though, if we do get beat today, because then we'd be taking on the Netherlands in the final group game. But it is important that we impose ourselves and continue to make that very strong statement that we made against Belgium. Here's Livramento, gets it to Bellingham. That's forward to Brett Betts. Oh, hits the bar. And he has been unlucky so far, Brett. And, needs to start taking his chances. He's got the likes of Chris Giles and Tezgel, David Ball on the bench, looking to take his place if he isn't going to take those chances. And particularly Tezgel had a decent build-up to the competition, scored against Denmark. Brett Betts didn't score any goals in those 3 friendly matches. And here he is, Peter Murray. What a save from Howes. Peter Murray very nearly getting them off the mark there, and he was through. And that's exactly the sort of move we need to keep an eye on today, because if Peter Murray gets in behind our defence, he is going to put it into the back of the net if he is in our 18-yard box. It was a terrific save from Eric Howes. He's kept us in the game for now, but here's Halley with the set piece into the middle. Header from Murphy, and it's 1-0. It is 1-0 to Ireland. Stephen Murphy has got them off and running. And it's a set piece that's got us, and you can see he drifts away from his marker there, and that's a brilliant header and it's 1-0 to Ireland. You just sensed that that could happen today. This match means a lot for the Irish, and yeah, they will like nothing more than to spoil our parade. And, well, maybe Belgium are a lot worse a team than we gave credit for in the last episode, because we are struggling here against an Ireland team that, in theory, should be the easiest in our group. Dominic Woodward not having a good game. We're going to bring on Drew Warburton for him, swap those two round, and we're going to have to make some serious changes here. Foden is going to come off. Granger is going to come on. And I'm going to take a bit of a risk here. Oh, well, I was going to. Yeah, I am going to actually take a bit of a risk. We're going to keep Betts up top. We're going to do this. We're going to move Bellingham here, Elliott here. Swap them two round. And we're going to bring on Tezgel up top. What would Brett Betts? He's an advanced forward. Let's have him as a complete forward. And just change the system a little bit. Look to try and come back into the match. We were outplayed in that first half defensively. We need to try and find a way through. And straight away here, Harvey Elliott has a chance. Oh, what a save. What a save from the Irish goalkeeper there. What a moment. And it's going to be Harvey Elliott that whips it in. Header. Oh, and that's over the bar. That was so close. That felt like the moment there. And we've got another corner kick here. It's going to be Harvey Elliott that whips it in. He's going to find them at the back post. Header off the bar. And it's away by Peter Murray of all people. But wow, have we started this second half brightly. Here's Harvey Elliott, whips it in. It's headed away, but only as far as Matthew Granger. He gets it to Warburton. Now here's Lloyd to Cutbush. Good header forward. It is cleared by the goalkeeper towards Peter Murray. Lloyd with the header. He's lost out though, and now here's Carey. End of highlight. But wow, have we started this second half brightly. And with much higher intensity. Willingness to attack, take some risks. Here's Cutbush. Gets it to Betts. Here's Bellingham now. He's lost it. And I think that's end of highlight for us. Could well be the very start of a very important highlight for Ireland here. Because if they beat us, they go through. And that's very interesting for them. Here's Carey. Carey on the ball with a shot, and that's dragged wide. No, beg your pardon, they don't go through. I'm getting excited. They'd obviously be playing Belgium in the last game, which would give them every chance, but this is classic England, isn't it? We started off well, we got the nation hyped, and now we're playing disappointing in our second game. Here's Smith. Back to Lloyd. Here's Granger. Forward to Betts. It's Betts forward to Harvey Elliott. What a chance this is for Harvey Elliott. Oh, it's just not going to be our day. That's how it's feeling. Right, come on. We're going to go very attacking. It's very important that we grab at least an equaliser here. We got 15 minutes to go. Ireland looking very, very solid defensively here. 10 more minutes. And I don't think it's going to happen. Here's Howes. Gets it to Warburton. It's Cutbush. That's forward. Betts on it. Betts gets it through to Tezgel. Oh, Emre Tezgel scores. That is a huge goal in the context of these Euros, because that will put us back top of this group stage, and it was Brett Betts who controlled it. Lovely ball through to Tezgel, who's earned himself a start for the Netherlands match with that goal. And we got 3 minutes left. Can we go and grab a winner? That would devastate Ireland. Final minute, and it's full time. 1-1. We'll take it, and we'll move on. We should have won that match. That was a match that was there for the taking, and that maybe just gets our feet back on the ground. But we know what we need to do is go and beat the Netherlands. I am furious. I am absolutely furious, to the point where I want to reload this because, we can do it. Yeah, I just clicked continue too many times and it's picked the same squad. So I am going to do it. I'm sorry, folks. Well, I thought while we're here, we might as well have a look at this game status screen. I often get asked questions about some of the things I've got in place for Football Manager. There you go. There are all the leagues. And there you go. I think I should include Football Manager on my CV. Yeah, interesting, isn't it? You can see date created Wednesday the 26th of October, this save file. I've always kept the same one as well. This Journeyman saved 874 times. That is pretty crazy, isn't it? We could just relinquish control of him. let him play, but we are not going to do that, of course. So let's have a look at the actual team for today. We've got Eric Howes in goal with Livramento, Woodward, Warburton and Cutbush in defence. Bellingham will hold the midfield with Granger and Harvey Elliott in the middle of the park. Lucas Smith and Phil Foden will start wide of Emre Tezgel up top. So here we go then. Absolutely massive performance required against the Netherlands. A point will be enough to get through. We have to sort of remember that. So we don't want to throw the absolute kitchen sink at them. But some interesting names. Mizogen obviously in there. Our former left back. We know how good he is. Jevon Simmons is in there as well. Of course, another hero from our Leeds time. But we've got to go out there. We've got to perform at our best. I think if we are to win against Holland, they are a very, very strong side. Just like we thought Belgium were, and I think this would be a massive statement, perhaps bigger than the Belgium statement. Now we've seen how they've performed if we were to get a strong result today. And here's Cutbush trying to make an early start for us here with the shot, and it's a good save by the goalkeeper, and it does lead to a corner for England. 3 minutes into this match, it would be absolutely lovely if we could get a goal early on here. Harvey Elliott into the middle. It is cleared by Gravenberch there. Here he is again. Elliott, oh, that's a heavy touch. He has won it back, though. Gets it to Woodward. Now here's Bellingham with a shot over the bar. 3.5 minutes gone. Not so bad. Not so bad a start here. And that's what we needed. We'll keep an eye on the Ireland-Belgium game as well. If Belgium were to win, I believe that would be us guaranteed to get through. But anyway, this is a good push from the Netherlands. Now here's Taylor, gets it forward to Grafland. Grafland into the middle. Oh, it's over the bar by Gravenberch. I know Quentin is going to be enjoying this at home. Hopefully you support me over the Netherlands. Here's Bellingham. Oh, that could have been... Oh no, Bellingham has won it back. Oh, it's Cutbush. This feels like there's going to be a goal at the end of this highlight. He gets it to Granger. That's forward to Lucas Smith. It's a post. Oh, how many times have we had clenched fists in this episode, ready to go celebrating? Here's Harvey Elliott with another corner. He whips it in close this time. Woodward with the header, and it's over the bar. Oh, that was close. And again, we have been the better team. Belgium are 1-0 up against Ireland. Pretty massive, isn't it? That they're beating the Irish. Ireland were so close to getting a result over us. That would have given them every chance to get through. And now they're bottom of the group. It shows how quickly it can change. But let's encourage the boys at halftime. I think we potentially need to make a change. I don't know where that change is going to be. Perhaps Harvey Elliott in the middle of the park. And we're going to give Ben Wood a chance. He is a player that has had a very, very good season over in Hoffenheim. Let's give him a chance and see how he gets on in the second half of this football match. It's a big moment to come on and give it your all. We're going to actually move Warburton to the left there. Michael Robinson is going to come into defence as well. And we're going to see what he can do for us. So 2 changes. Michael Robinson comes on for Cutbush and Ben Wood in the middle of the park. 2 massive calls, I think. And I wish we had 5 substitutions. That is for sure. We've got Emre Tezgel on a 6.5, not repaying our faith at the moment. But he is going to come off now, and it is going to be Brett Betts that comes on. We're going to give him a team talk. This game is still up for grabs. Try and score the winning goal. Here we go. Come on. Come on, Brett. It's a cross in from Foden. Matthew Granger's there, but keeper got there with the punch. It's Wood. He gets it to Granger and it's bobbled in. Matthew Granger with his 2nd goal of the World Cup has put us 1-0 up against the Dutch. And Ben Wood with the assist, to be fair. It was a terrific cross from Foden. Granger was there originally, punched away by the keeper. Ben Wood then took it into Matthew Granger. And it has bobbled into the back of the net. And it is 1-0 to the 3 Lions. And this would be a really, really strong result. We have been the better team, to be fair. And that's a good throw towards Ben Wood. He has Smith, Livramento now, Woodward, Bellingham. He has Granger. Granger forward to Ben Wood. What a chance to become a hero. Ho, ho. What a call it was to bring him on in place of Harvey Elliott, who, of course, scored that fabulous free kick after 2.5 minutes in the opening group match. Hasn't done an awful lot since, but Matthew Granger, he is becoming player of the tournament for us. Puts the ball through and Ben Wood takes that chance, and he has given us a selection headache for the second round match. It's 2-0 England, and we now have the chance to see this one out. We've topped the group, 7 points out of 9. We'll take that, and we'll see what we're given in the second round for tomorrow's episode. Here's Robinson, gets it to Warburton now. Warburton on the ball, that's forward to Brett Betts. Brett Betts with a great chance here. Drags it back to Matthew Granger, who scores his 2nd, 3rd of the competition for him. And is this the real coming of age of Matthew Granger as an England player? It is now Netherlands 0, England 3. Brett Betts with a lovely assist there as well. And Matthew Granger with the header. 4 minutes of added time. We've got over the line. We can be very, very pleased with that. Both of us do get through because Belgium beat Ireland. Wow. We are through to the last 16. And we can be very, very pleased with that one. Granger on form. That's what we like to see. They're very, very happy. We're in a buoyant mood, apparently. And, well, we're not playing France in the quarterfinal. I will play on just a little bit to find out who we get in the second round. Well, there it is then. We are going to be taking on Denmark in the second round. That will be tomorrow. On the 29th of June, so we've got a few days to rest, which is nice. Let's just have a little look at who else has made it through the second round. So Germany will be taking on the Netherlands. Italy are taking on Wales. Switzerland are taking on Poland. We've, of course, got Denmark, who we did play in a pre-tournament friendly, and we beat them 1-0. Very happy with that. Iceland are taking on Austria. Albania versus Spain. Ukraine, Portugal, and Croatia, France. Let's have a little look at all of the groups and see if there were any big shocks. Not desperately so far. Scotland finished bottom of their group with Sweden. 3 of the teams finishing on 3 points there, but Iceland getting through, presumably on countback. Ireland and Belgium both going out, of course. Romania out in that group, and the Czech Republic in that group. But yes, Denmark in the second round of this competition. They're a very, very solid side, quite a young side compared to most in the competition. They, of course, do have some of the older players still knocking about, but yeah, I think they're going to be a force to be reckoned with. Of course, played us in the match. In the pre-tournament match. They also lost against both Croatia and Spain in the group stage, but that 6-0 victory over Slovakia, giving them the chance to get through. So it's a big opportunity to face either Wales or Italy in the quarterfinal. Italy are 5th ranked in the world. Wales, 42nd. Yeah. It's Quique Sanchez Flores, 71. Oh my goodness. That is hilarious. Wow. I didn't realise he was quite that old in real life, to be fair. Knocking on 60, isn't he? Right, anyway, that is where we're going to leave it for today's episode. I'm excited to get into the second round tomorrow of the competition. If you've enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more Football Manager videos. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye. For me, Juventus have offered us a job interview, but we're of course going to turn it down. We want to win the World Cup.